The Young and the Restless spoilers. Full Tuesday update, the 9th of June, 2026. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is a slightly rainy Tuesday where I am, but the drama in Genoa City is bringing all the heat we need to keep us awake. Grab your coffee, or maybe something stronger, because we have a lot of ground to cover today, and my brain is already spinning from all these plot twists. Let's just jump right in. So let's just dive right into the deep end with Lily Winters and Kane Ashby. Man, oh man, the writers really love putting Lily and Kane in this endless, exhausting loop, don't they? I feel like I've been watching these two dance around each other, hurt each other, and forgive each other for actual decades. And here we are again. So Lily is actually giving Kane the CEO spot at Chancellor. I mean, we all knew something major was coming after the whole bone marrow match situation. But still, Kane literally used Malcolm's life-threatening aplastic anemia as a bargaining chip a few episodes ago. Let's be real. He had a secret contract drawn up to take control. And now Lily is just handing him the keys to the kingdom. It's wild. It is completely wild. Kane actually has the nerve to ask Lily why she wants him to run Chancellor instead of her brother, Devon. Like, Kane, really? You're going to question the massive gift you're being handed right now? Just say thank you and take the corner office. But Lily says she changed her mind. She brings up Victor. Yes, Victor Newman. Lily says Victor was actually right when he told her she belongs at Winters. So she thinks Kane belongs at Chancellor. It's a fresh start. A fresh start. How many fresh starts does Kane Ashby get? I've lost count. But, okay, he's going to be CEO. And Lily is stepping back to focus on Winters. Honestly, maybe this is the split they need to stop driving each other crazy. Or maybe it's just setting up the next massive corporate war. Who actually believes this is going to end well? Nobody. And then we have Malcolm. Oh, Malcolm. He walks into the room looking like $1,000,000. The guy was literally on death's door not that long ago, and now he's walking around hugging Lily and feeling better than ever. Soap opera medicine, you guys. It works miracles. So Malcolm asks for a private moment with Kane. And this is where the tension gets so thick you could cut it with a knife. Malcolm actually thanks Kane. He says, Kane, thank you. You saved my life. And you can see the weight of that statement because Kane did save his life. The bone marrow transplant worked, but we all know Kane's motives were not entirely pure. Kane says he was happy to do it, but Malcolm isn't stupid. Malcolm knows exactly how Kane operates. Malcolm asks the big question. He asks if this was also a gesture for Lily. And Kane, to his credit, is honest. He says, yes, of course it was. But he claims he didn't just do it for Lily. He wants Lily to have a chance. Malcolm is grateful. He really is. He tells Kane that he gave him his life back and he will always be grateful for that. They even shake hands. A handshake between Malcolm Winters and Kane Ashby. I never thought I'd see the day. But then Malcolm pivots to the real issue. He asks where things stand between Kane and Lily right now. Kane says they are friends, but he loves her. He loves her, and he will do everything he can to prove it to her. Sure, Kane, we've heard that song before. But Malcolm isn't just going to nod and smile. He gives Kane a warning, the classic protective dad, uncle warning. Malcolm says Lily makes her own decisions and he won't interfere with that. But, and this is a big but, he tells Kane that if he hurts her again, he will have to face the consequences, and Malcolm means it. You do not want to mess with Malcolm Winters when it comes to his family. I kind of loved this moment. It was short, punchy, just a quick reminder that Kane might have saved a life, but he hasn't bought total forgiveness from the Winters family. Not by a long shot. Lily comes back into the room, and Malcolm heads out. Then Lily and Kane get down to business. They talk about his arrest. Yes, the arrest. Because Kane is always getting himself into some kind of legal trouble. But Lily says the DA dropped the charges against him. The charges are gone. Poof. Just like that. The fans on social media are already complaining about how fast that happened, and honestly, I agree. It feels a bit rushed, but whatever we need to move the plot forward. Lily says she is happy for him, and then she asks the million-dollar question. Is he going to accept the chancellor offer? Kane looks at her, probably mentally calculating all his new stock options, and says, I'm all in. So there we have it. Kane Ashby is back in the big chair. All right, let's pivot away from the corporate drama for a second because there is some really weird stuff happening with Victor and Matt Clark. The note I got says Matt counters Victor Newman's sincerity test. Let's talk about this for a second. Victor is not an idiot. He knows Matt is faking this whole amnesia thing. We all know Matt is faking it. It's so obvious. So Victor decides to test his sincerity because Victor always has to be the one pulling the strings and proving he's the smartest guy in the room. But Matt counters it. Matt pushes back. He's playing this dangerous game of chess with the mustache, and honestly, it's kind of fascinating to watch. I hate Matt for what he did to Nick and Sharon and Noah. I really do. The guy is an absolute monster. But you have to admit, the villain is putting in the work. He's sitting there, pretending his brain is wiped clean, and he's still managing to spar with Victor Newman. What was the test? We don't know all the exact details yet, but just the idea of Victor glaring at Matt, trying to trip him up, and Matt just blinking innocently and throwing it right back in Victor's face. It's classic Y and R. But I really hope Victor destroys him eventually. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but no, Matt deserves it. He locked Nick and Adam in a room. He poisoned Nick's drugs. He needs to go down, and if Victor is the one to do it, fine by me. Now, let's zoom out and talk about the younger crowd, because we need a breather from all the toxic manipulation. Claire Newman and Holden Novak, I honestly didn't know how I felt about these two at first. I was skeptical, but they are really growing on me. So Claire asked Holden about the grand opening of Noah Newman's club. The Shadow Room, remember the Shadow Room? Yeah, is back. Claire gives Holden an out. She says if he doesn't want to go to the opening, she completely understands because, let's be real, they have some heavy history and some bad memories associated with that place. I like that she gave him the option. It shows she's actually paying attention to his feeling. But Holden surprises her, and he surprised me, too. He says he actually has good memories there, too, because they were there together. Oh, okay, that sounded a bit dramatic and cheesy, but you get what I mean. It's a sweet moment. Holden says all that bad stuff is in the past. He wants to live in the present, and he wants to make better memories. And then he just goes for it. He asks Claire to be his date to the opening, his date, and she says she would love to. It's so simple, but it works. Sometimes we just need a normal, cute couple doing normal, cute things before the writers inevitably tear them apart with some crazy secret. And right after this cute little moment, Doctor, Stephanie Simmons shows up. Stephanie tells Holden that Genoa City Memorial Hospital just offered her a huge job, the chief of staff position. Chief of staff, that's massive. But she's a good mom, so she wants him to be honest with her. She asks, "Do you want me here?" She wants to know if he actually wants her to stay in GC. Holden doesn't even hesitate. He says, of course he does, and that it's amazing news. He is genuinely thrilled for her. And you can see the relief on Stephanie's face. And then, because timing is everything on a soap opera, Malcolm walks in. Malcolm is just everywhere today. He walks in, he hugs Stephanie, and he finally gets introduced to Claire. It feels like we are really building a solid family unit here for Holden. He's got his dad back. His mom is staying in town with a top-tier job, and he's got a great girl in Claire. It's almost too perfect, which makes me incredibly nervous. When things are this good on Y and R, it usually means a piano is about to fall on someone's head. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy it. So that's where we are. Kane is running chancellor. Lily is at Winters. Malcolm is healthy and handing out threats. Matt is playing mind games with Victor. And Holden is building a life. It's a lot. My head hurts just trying to keep it all straight. But that's why we watch, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you Team Kane, or do you think Lily is making a huge mistake? And who is going to win this weird battle of wills between Victor and Matt? I need a nap, but I'll be back tomorrow with more updates. Stay restless, guys.